So it's Leeds 1, Manchester United 1. I imagine our conversation would have similar themes as they have been in the past, obviously. You look at someone like Sesko, who didn't do much, couldn't get in the goal, blah, blah, blah. But that got blown out of the water completely when Ruben Amorim addressed the press after the game.
I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach of Manchester United. And that is clear. I know that my name is not Tuchel, is not Conte, is not Mourinho, but I'm the manager of Manchester United. And it's going to be like this for 18 months, or when the board decided to change. So that was my point. I want to finish with that. I'm not going to quit. I will do my job until other guy is coming here to replace me.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Frank Lebouef is with us. Right, first off, his official title is head coach.
Head coach.
Not manager. So he's asking to have a role that he didn't sign up for. Yet he's only realised, however long down the line, this is sack me now, isn't it? Pay me off.
Yeah, I mean, this is Maresca Mark II, right? He wants out. He's like, you know what, I'll stay here till the end of it. If you want me to, that's fine. Yeah. I'll do the job, but, you know.
This isn't the job I signed up for.
Yeah, he's basically, I'm not in charge, so don't be giving me pelters when things go wrong, because I can't do what I want to do. So, yeah, I'll be here till the end of my contract, and then he can bring some other guy in to do as he's told.
Frank, is there any coming back from this for him?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Can he come back from this? Like, how do you communicate with the board, your bosses, after you've come out and said this? I don't want this job, I want more responsibility, when you've been rubbish so far.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he wants to be out, you know, and there was like the coach of Nottingham Forest, the Portuguese guy, when we say something against the chairman, and he was out a week after. No, thank you. Yes, and that's the same thing for me. And if you want to make comments like that, because you know exactly what's going to be your exit, and you want that exit, you even wish that, because it's impossible for the board, even for everybody working around, to deal with him. So I'm not really surprised. I think the guy is fed up. He didn't find a solution for that. Did he try? I don't know. But for sure, Manchester United is not better under Amorim. So yeah, maybe it's better to see something else.
I mean, this is so egregious and flagrant that I almost think that he didn't know what he was saying. I mean, you can't possibly go into a press conference and say these things and not expect for there to be repercussions and for there to be consequences. For the longest time, I've been saying somebody has to tell this guy to just shut it. Just stop talking. Don't get so cute. He tries to get cute and gives these explanations, and he always finds himself in cul-de-sacs, and he can't get out. He can't find an off-ramp, and then he says something that you're just like, what are you talking about? I'm not the manager, I'm the coach. I'm not the coach, I'm the manager. What is the point? And then to call everybody else out and say, you guys do your job, I'll do mine. It really, if we didn't have a feeling, which I think we've all had for a while, or the perception that this club is all over the place, this confirms it. That whatever communication we thought existed between decision makers and the manager, or the coach for that matter, it doesn't exist. They're not seeing the same plan, they're not seeing the same objective, and if this club is ever to get back to where they once were, to the glory days, the first thing that needs to happen is that the objectives that are set forth by the club are both for the manager, the coach, the board, the front office, that they all are trying to execute the same thing. And clearly, that doesn't seem to be the case right now.
It's a different story. We're seeing here, he's ranked 14th since he took over. If I'm top of the table, and I'm going to the board, look, I want more responsibility, I think I've shown you what I bring, then yes. But what he's done is nothing to write home about and nothing to be sat there going, I need to be the man in charge.
Well, I think there comes a time, it's a little bit like the Maresca situation, to be honest. I think there comes a time when everybody's piling on, saying how you're not making the team better because of this, because like so many things, you're just not making this team better. They're worse than when you came. And I think eventually you just have enough.
Right.
It's one thing to fail when you've been able to try and implement everything you want to implement. That's a different ballgame to failing, and you know that half of it is not your fault, but you're carrying the can. You're the one that's getting hit every Saturday night after the game. You're the one that's getting it from the fans, getting it from programs like ours, and everybody behind the scenes it's like they're getting off with it. Nobody's really saying that much. So I just think he's had enough. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to resign. You can get rid of me. And I'll just help myself on the way.
Well, okay, so be it, Stevie. But if you're in the trenches, if we're at war and we're in the trenches, right, and they're shooting us from that direction, we don't go and show up and go like, hey guys, I'm over here. No, you don't make yourself a bigger target. And this is what he does all the time.
Do they have shepherd's pie?
well, maybe you run out there. It just feels like he himself brings all the attention and negative attention to him. This doesn't help him in any way. Honestly, it makes him look like an idiot. Like, what did you think was going to happen here? Doesn't make himself look good and doesn't make the club look good, doesn't make any of it look good.
Frank, does this affect the players at all?
No, I don't think so. I think even the player, I think they're fed up with him because they don't know what to do. And players like Zirkzee, who had a very good game, the 30 minutes that he played, I think he's wishing that that guy is gonna go. So I know he won't affect. The players, they like him, they're gonna be sorry for him, but they're gonna wait for another one, and they're gonna try to seduce or please him and carry on their career. But no, in the dressing room, maybe they're gonna say, "Wow, I think that guy wants to go," but that's the only thing they're gonna say.
The biggest problem with that situation, though, is the players then start playing for themselves.
Okay.
And there's no togetherness.
Right.
Everybody's like, well, you know what? He's going, so I just need to make sure I'm all right.
Yes.
So there's no togetherness.
And this team already struggles with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
No matter who the coach is.
Yeah.
Mark Ogden will be joining us on the next edition of ESPN FC
cheer everybody
to
on.
cheer on the Manchester United fans.
Happy New Year's, everybody!
Full of good news.